Okay, Mike Wilson here, coming from Top Golf Gilbert. Today we'll help you fix your slice in just 2 easy steps. Let's get started. So as we talked about in the intro, just 2 steps to fixing that slice. And number 1, understanding the role of your right arm in the downswing. And number 2, what has to happen to the club face as it comes into the ball to get the ball to go straight down the fairway. So let's take the first one here. What has to happen for your right arm when you're coming down? This is for a right-handed player. For slicers, generally speaking, a slicer is going to go up to the top here, and even if they're in a good position, when they start down, they start spinning the body too hard, and the right arm stays bent far too long. You can see there's about a 90-degree angle right now, and that 90-degree holds way too long as they're spinning. The club's working out over the top, gets out beyond the ball, and then cuts back in as they try to hit it. That cuts across the ball and creates that slice spin, which spins it off to the right, creating that slice. The longer the club is and the less loft you have on a club like a driver, the more side spin or slice you tend to get. So that's number 1. You have to start to work on that right arm. So as you wind it up, nice good turn, club's in position. From here, what you want to feel is the right arm straightening directly down your right leg. So let the arm straighten directly down. What that'll do is shallow the club out and eliminate that over the top move. So the fastest way you'll ever learn to shallow that club out is to get it as low as you can, as quick as you can. And if your body is spinning hard from the top, it's always going to carry that club over the top. So to slow that chest down or slow that spin, simply straighten the right arm right down your right leg. And you can see how low it gets at this point. And now it's going to be approaching the ball from the inside. So that's step 1 to get that right arm straightening a lot earlier. But step 2, a little trickier because now your club is coming from the inside, but the club face itself is going to be wide open, pointed out to the right. And if you come from the inside with a wide open club face, you get a shank or certainly a shot that's going to start directly to the right. So from here, now that you've got that club coming in low, right arm is straightening, the second part of the fix is to now rotate the arms to close the club face, and that's step number 2. And once that club can rotate over and close, now the ball is going to go right down your line, and you'll start hitting a draw instead of a slice. Now if I go ahead and make a shot here, you'll see that right arm straightening out. You'll see the club face closing. And there's a nice draw right down my target line, avoiding that slice. Well, I find one of the best ways to teach these feels to players is simply using drills. This one, a barrier drill, just a pool noodle on a shaft there to get someone to come down from the inside. If you're someone who winds this thing up and keeps that right arm bent too long, as you start down, he's going to work way over the noodle and chop on top of it, cut across and hit that slice. But once you get the feel of the right arm straightening, you can see that right arm straightening way under the noodle, it's going to be coming from the inside. And the only thing left to do here is simply rotate the forearms to close that club face. And once it's closing, your slice will be gone. You'll be hitting it right down the middle of the fairway. An intermediate step that can help some players is just simply put it on a tee. And if you put a ball on a tee, it's typically a lot easier to work on when you're making drill shots or learning drills. You see this with professionals a lot. They'll hit off of tees when they're working on drills. And it certainly allows them just to have a little more confidence when working on the shot. Okay, so there's the 2-step fix for getting the slice out of your game. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it down below, and we'll see you in the next video.